If an American soldier needs to punch through a wall, destroy a shelter, or scare the enemy to death, he grabs a minigun. But Ukrainians have found an unexpected and very effective use for it.
From 3,000 to 6,000 rounds per minute, this is the one case where being a quick shooter isn't an insult.
It's exactly this rate of fire that came in very handy for the tasks of the armed forces of Ukraine. So what are these mysterious tasks, and why the minigun specifically? If you use the M134 for standard combat missions, then in the modern Russo-Ukrainian war, its lifespan will be very short. Plus, the king of the battlefield, the Browning M2, isn't likely to give up its throne. That's why the armed forces of Ukraine are employing the minigun to shoot down Russian drones, and not just from a turret on the ground or a pickup, which we constantly see in Ukrainian mobile fire groups.
These machine guns are mounted on both boats and helicopters, and there are also precedents of mounting them on Humvee.
A minigun on a boat is quite a sight, but for defending Odesa from targets approaching from the sea, it's ideal. To engage in combat, the machine gunner doesn't need any sights. It's enough just to see the heat of the bullets.
I put my night vision device on my helmet, and basically I aim by the bullets coming out of the barrels.
You adjust fire yourself?
Yes, by the bullets from the barrels. It is essentially a beam that burns through everything in its path.
This beam is useful not only at sea, but also in the air. Everyone knows the characteristic sound of a minigun working on board the A-10 Thunderbolt II. But in the case of the Ukrainian army, the only ones hearing this sound are the Shaheds. To shoot down Russian aerial targets, Ukraine has until now used Soviet machine guns with a limited rate of fire, but compared to the standard 7.62mm PKT on helicopters, the minigun has a fire density that's several times higher, which makes it incredibly effective against small and fast targets in the air. A helicopter with a minigun approaches the target, and hundreds of bullets literally tear the enemy Shahed to pieces. Fast, effective, cost-efficient. However, such firepower requires some serious maintenance.
Maintain it, yeah, it's very delicate. You constantly have to clean it, lubricate it. Well, a weapon is like a girl, as they say, you've got to take care of her. And you don't just have to clean one barrel, but 6 all at once. Yeah, all 6 come off, and all 6 barrels get cleaned.
But isn't it worth it? A full ammo load is used up in just a minute of work. It gets results, and the rest of the day is a pleasant sit-down with a party of 6. And Ukrainians didn't stop at helicopters. They took improvisation to a whole new level by mounting these lead-spitting monsters onto civilian transport planes, like the Antonov An-28. It sounds like something out of a Mad Max movie. A slow utility aircraft turned into an aerial destroyer. But the numbers speak for themselves. The crew of just one of these modified An-28s has reportedly swatted down 150 Russian drones already. It proves that in the hunt for Shaheds, you don't always need a supersonic jet. Sometimes you just need a sturdy plane and a wall of lead. Ukrainians try to maximize the use of any piece of weaponry to increase efficiency. The minigun is one of them. Its unique characteristics become indispensable when protecting civilian infrastructure and cities. And even though such a use doesn't look Hollywood style, it gets results. And don't be lazy about showing us results with your likes on this video if you enjoyed this format. And definitely make sure to subscribe. Stay safe.